Good morning. I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought. I had to run and get something to show you. So how many people out there are having snow? It's just kind of like crazy. I mean, it was just very nice the other day, and now it's snowing. It's like, now I don't mind putting the Christmas music on. But hopefully it's just a short-term thing. So good morning, everyone. We have a lot of things to share with you today, and some goodies that came in, and some new products, and a couple projects that people in the store have done. So I'm going to share that with you. But I'm going to start off by showing you, we just got back in the Uniball white gel pen. And this is kind of something that we ask, like the white pen is a good little pen to have in your basic kit. We don't use it all the time, but it's nice to have in your stash, because sometimes you want to add a highlight to something you want to cover up a little bit of a mistake. It will help. So it's snowing down in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Mark's up in Vermont, and it's not doing anything up there yet. So we have the Uniball white pen, and then we just got in the Uniposca pen, which I love. And I believe these are more oil-based, so a lot of people in mixed media really like this. This is one that you have to pump. We have it in a couple different sizes. And Maureen, I see that you're watching, and just your cookie sheet came in yesterday after your husband left. So we have one set aside for you if you remember what I'm talking about. But this is the Posca, and I think this is the extra fine. So if you want to add little doodads, into your work, if you're, if you like that kind of look on your scrapbook pages or on your cards, and then this is the Uniball white pen. And one thing, more so with this white pen, if you don't use it, it is going to dry up. I don't know of any way that you can rejuvenate it. So a lot of people come in, I haven't used my white pen. It's like one of those things, I guess, it dries up, and, so maybe if you're working at your little workstation, that you could just kind of use it, like, just grab a piece of scrap paper like I did and keep it flowing so that it doesn't get hard on there. So especially for now, these little white pens, they're back in stock. We've waited a long time for these. These have been out for like a year. So I want to share that with you. Allison popped in, and she brought in a card sample that she made, and she wanted to show, we have a lot of these collage papers from Tim. They're like a tissue paper, and so she just put it onto a piece of cardstock, and you can use a matte media medium product to adhere it, and created a background. And then she used the Sizzix dies, and I don't know if we have one or two sets of these. We just got them back in, but they've been out of stock for quite a while, and created this beautiful Christmas card. And you can see she used the mica flakes down at the bottom. Hey Karen, thanks for joining us. And she did an awesome job, as Allison would do. And she used the holly, which was actually from last year. I think we have one or two left, but not just for Christmas, but you can use these for any kind of backgrounds. This is the botanical, which is a beautiful floral one, and you can ink these, you can color them. So there's a lot of ways that you can use these. The aviary with the different birds, and then of course typography, just kind of a grungy kind of background. So kind of keep that in the back of your head as something maybe you might want to try someday. And oh gosh, I'll go back and forth. So we just got these bags back in, and we have the smaller two sizes from Avriel, and this is the 12 by 12. It's a little bit bigger than 12 by 12, I believe. Yeah, it's like 14 by 14. Perfect for storing projects, 12 by 12 papers. You know, I would grab these. We just got to order in. But the way that they're talking about plastics and shortages and all that kind of stuff, I would, if you need them, grab them. Going back to it's like a super fine, almost like a tissue paper. Let me see if I can just open one of these so I can show you, Carol. Can you see? It's like a super fine printed tissue paper. And I think I saw the message from Robin. Yes, I got your message. Your kit will go out today. I have the instructions and we'll forward those to you too. Another new product that we got in, these are different templates to create different size envelopes. And so I guess my understanding is you just put the paper and you probably tear it to the size. You could trim it and cut it if you want. But you have a whole variety of different envelopes that you'll be able to create with this. And they also have a template. I can see different templates for lining up and addressing your envelopes. So this is new, and this is from We Are Memory Keepers. We only have one of these in because they're, in high demand. This came in yesterday. We did get the small stencil mat from Waffle Flower. We have one small one and one large one. And I'm not going to demo this. The people that have them love them. I'm not going to demo them until we get more in stock. I don't want to take away from what we have to sell. So if you really want it, I can always wait. It's not like I don't have anything else to do in my life, but I have a lot of things, and it's not on the top of my list this week. So the mini one is just in. Okay. Well, Mona worked last night, and I was like, okay, I have a project for you, Mona. We got these back in. We had them in originally when they released, I think a month or so ago. We sold out of them, and we got another order back in. This is a steel rule die. It is the thicker die, the bigs from Sizzix. Will work in your Big Shot. Will work in your other machines. I would not so sure on the Gemini. I don't believe they work in the Gemini. But if you have a Platinum from Spellbinders, your Sizzix, your new the crossover machine, you'll just have to adjust your plates and you will be able to use this die. And it makes these stinking cute little boxes. And inside you actually get a lot of little parts and pieces. So you can see that Mona made a little tag out of the circle die over here. And there's another little scallop one you'll see on the next one. Has this little set of numbers. And we were kind of thinking of things that you could fit in here. And you could put those little candies, I don't know what they call them, the Hershey's little nuggets would fit in there, jewelry, earrings. I said, actually, you probably could fold like $100 bill up really nice in there, and that would be a nice gift. Or you could put, whatever. I think even my granddaughters, if you put a bunch of quarters, nickels, and dimes, they would think that was the coolest thing. Here's another one, and on here, you can see that she used that other little decorative circle that was on there. And we do have the little mini domes which fit perfectly in the center, so you can have more of a 3D look. But these are all on back order. So once again, I didn't want to open a package we had, but we had this pack of the 3 circles from MFT, and Mona just cut one and trimmed it, and it fit perfectly in that little circle shape, and just filled it with little shaker stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah, Tooth Fairy. Oh, that's like perfect too because Adeline is like, she's 6 going on 7, so that's the time, they'd start losing their teeth. Yeah, that would be so adorable, the little Tooth Fairy box. So this is the Biggs die. Let me see what they call this, if it has a name. Oh gosh, there's a name. I'd have to take it out. Let me see. Karen probably knows the name. Oh, it's called Matchbox die. So I think if you kind of search that on our website, you'll be able to see that. You can always call too, because I think we have 3 or 4 of them. So super cute. The other thing I want to tell you that we used for the base of the box, and we necessarily didn't have to, but we wanted to try it. We have the Distressed Craft Heavy Cardstock from Tim. So it is a super heavy, not super heavy, but it's probably a good 110-pound weight cardstock, which worked perfect for that box. So it's not so flimsy. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. Let's see what other things we have. We sold out of the pinpoint snowflake background die from Honeybee. We just got that replenished. We got a nice size order in, so we're kind of stacked, and how appropriately that we got it in time for today. Heartfelt Creations has their latest release, and I didn't have a chance to play with these yet. And my plan is that by next Wednesday, I'll be able to show you some samples done with it. It is these banner stamps and dies. So if you can see, you have the stamp. I think they're in one stamp, so they're not separate. So you have the stamp, and then you have room to put a sentiment in there. And they have coordinating dies for them. So this is their newest release. You have the clematis, you have the peony and sunflower, and you have the rose. And so we'll have some samples coming up to show you. And my thought was maybe for Small Business Saturday, we'll have them here and everybody can do a make and take with them. Because the Heartfelt Creations, the quality of their stamps is awesome, and their dies are amazing the way they cut. And until you try it yourself, you can't imagine how beautiful they cut. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, I had to show this today. This is an acetate paper that we have. It's sold by the sheet, and it has kind of snowflakes on it. So I thought, oh, we got to show that today. This is something else new that we just got in. It's holographic paper. You get 5 sheets in this pack. But the nice thing about this holographic paper, and you can see the different patterns that you get, it's self-adhesive. So you can die cut it, you can use it on the back and just like pull it off and then layer it up. So which is kind of cool. So that is something new. I was so excited. It was like Christmas yesterday because we have some new additions to our kids' corner, which is going to need a little bigger space. But one of our customers had asked for inexpensive paintbrushes for kids, and we just got this set in from Crayola, and this set in too. So these are a nice price point. So $3.99, $4.99 gives you a variety sizes of brushes. Who didn't love pom-poms when they were little? And what do you call these things? I forgot. I just had
pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners to create animals and whatever, and the little googly eyes. So we just got in these 2 little packs, and, you know, super inexpensive. You know, one of everything that I'm getting in is going into my granddaughter's little craft box. I thought these were interesting. These are, they're tempera paint, but they're in a paint stick. So they can draw and create and get that bold kind of look that you don't get with watercolor paints and stuff. And you don't have the mess, and it's washable. So we did get the bright colors because kids love bright colors. Once again, pretty inexpensive. I found these, and I thought these are perfect, but even people that don't have a MISTI and like to use some of their clear stamps or whatever, and the block is really hard for their hands, but I got these actually thinking that they're like perfect for kids. So they have a little knob that they can hold on to when doing the stamps. It's still clear, so they can line them up, but you know, even as adults, some of us have issues, you know, with hand, and this is a nice size little knob. And on the bigger size, you can see that the knob pops off, and you can change it onto the 2 smaller size little blocks. So we got these in. And these were one of my favorite. We just got a couple in, and already I think they're out of stock, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more. It is a 10 by 10 canvas, and you can see it has the design on there, and kids could paint, and they actually give you a set of paints that you can use to paint your design. And I can just love, I just love this, and I can see Adeline painting this and hanging it up in her room. And we got the unicorns. They didn't have any kind of boy design, so I'm still keeping my eyes out and watching for that. But we got these little canvases. I would suggest, I don't think they give you they probably give you one of the worst looking paintbrushes that you want to use. So you might want to pick up a set of other paintbrushes that would work better, because kids just get frustrated then. Oh my gosh. Even though you can use, if you want to grab one of our diamond dots, like the puppy dog or something.
Oh, yeah.
We did get another order of diamond dots in, so we have them, and depending on the age, because of the size of the little areas that they're going to be putting in, we just got this one in, and it's called Big Gem Diamond Painting, and you can see the little stickers that the kids can create. And just by using the little tool and picking up the little gems and placing it in the colors, they can make these cute little creations. I was so excited. It was like Santa came to my house. Charlene was leaving, and she was like, wait, what else did you get? What else did you get? We got to see.
Someone's asking about the canvas art. What is that? Right here. This is the canvas art.
Okay.
It's 6.
If you guys all remember, I keep mentioning how much I love fall. A lot of times when we place orders and such, I order like 3 months ahead. This was something, a kit that I got in, so we're putting together the kits. The class kit is $50, and I'm going to show you what it includes. And even though we're doing the 49th and Market, this is a totally different. This is more, I would think, it's by Simple Stories, and it's more kind of with the scrapbooking edge to it. And it has this great little book for your photos and stuff. And there's little pockets, a couple little flip pages. They do have the plastic inserts for your pages to protect your photos and stuff. And there is a lot of stuff. As I was doing this, I didn't realize, like, you have tons of paper left that you could actually probably get another book and create another whole booklet with all the products. You might have to pick up a couple different things, but I'm going to show you everything that comes in here. But you put photos in here, you can journal in here. And like I said, you have the little page protectors for all your photos. So we'll have kits in the store for this. and you can order the kit, and when you get the kit, I will email you the directions. This actually took quite a long time. I was surprised how long it took. I did it over a series of evenings, but pretty much mine follows what they did, and then when I got to the end, I kind of did my own thing. So I can't send you pictures of mine because I changed things up and added other stickers and, created things that I wanted to add in my book. But you get a ton of product in here. So this is the Simple Stories fall book, and you get their cardboard stickers. You get, I think there's like 7 sheets of different papers that you'll be using. You get their little 2 packs of their ephemera pieces, which I have so much of this left. You get the little self-adhesive brads and chipboard stickers. You get the page pieces, which also has several little chipboard pieces in there. You get the 6x8 paper pad, which I think I probably have about 5 sheets left out of this. And then you get the flip book, the Harvest flip book. So you can see that this is already, that paper we're not covering it, so you don't have the gluing or such. Pretty much everything is kind of cut and using your adhesives to put this together. So this is the Simple Stories fall book, and like I said, kits are available, and that is $50. And last of all, we have new papers to share with you, and this kind of just like made me so happy. And this is this is an older paper. We had this before. It's a watercolor buffalo. And we got a new football paper. And then we still love them, even though they didn't do very well last week. We got the Bill's Pride double-sided papers with all these designs inside. And we have some new papers that we had designed and that I actually kind of put the colors together. Oh my God, you gotta love it. Zuba paper. I mean, Mark has his original Zuba pants from, I think, the Jim Kelly era, and they are so worn and so like, oh my gosh. Yeah, you could just, they're just, and I'm like, we have to get you a new pair for Christmas. And he's like, no, I think that mentally, I think he's thinking that, he's like the vibes from the Jim Kelly era are going to like kind of flow over to this new Buffalo Bills team. But we got the Zuba paper. This one we've had before, so we were out of it. We got it back in stock. And then what I decided to do is a lot of pattern papers that coordinate with all these papers. So we have the stripes. We have polka dots. Love this one. I can't say, hey, that little chant that they do. So I guess if you're in Buffalo, you get it. If not, you probably think, what the heck? Hey, hey. But, so you have to be a Buffalo Bills fan. Here's another one of the chants we had put into a paper. Let's go Buffalo. Love this one, too. Love my Bills. The Bills make me want to shout. So this little kind of saying has been around for like eons. I mean, this is new. This was Mark said to do this one, humble and hungry, and that we hope they still are. So we love that one. We have a plaid because plaids are so popular, and we got this kind of crazy background paper, and we have our other Bills papers too. the buffaloes and stuff. So all this will coordinate together. And I hope you love it, but I'm just like thrilled with these papers, and these are a nice quality cardstock. So I think I need to order right away. We did do a little post on Facebook, and people ran in and got it right away. And it did take a couple weeks because everybody is in the same dilemma, no matter what industry you're in. Just with help and shipping and products and yada yada. So it took a while to get these in. So I'm going to reorder them right away so that we have them in stock. And I think that's it for today. I think I showed you quite a bit of products that we got in. I think I saw a couple questions, and I don't know, I missed them. It's really hard. I either focus on what I'm doing, and then if I watch the comments, then I kind of miss my little skip and I'm off track. But so those of you that asked some questions, can you resend them now, and I'll answer the questions, or if there was something that you wanted.
We got one order already.
Yeah. So I did see a couple things. So if it's easier to, give the store a call, because I won't be able to go back into the Facebook until later, probably this evening. Let's see, no new gingerbread. Yep, I didn't see any new gingerbread come up, so keep asking. Oh, thanks, Hope. You could be a Bills fan for a day, or you could send it to a fan, that loves the Bills. So, and if for nothing else, those solids are patriotic, the red, white, and blue. You can find a lot of other, uses for those paper, but we tend to, they're going to be right in our Buffalo Bills section. Well, it's not Buffalo Bills, but it's our Bills, the Buffalo section. So when we get a chance, we'll make some samples, and we'll share those with you. So I think, I don't see any other questions coming. So, we have a class at 11. We're doing the 49th and Market book, and we'll be going through that step by step. So I'll be involved with that for a couple hours. And afterwards, I'll be in the store and available. So if you have any questions, you can give me a call if you want to speak to me. Like I said, all these products are pretty much online. The Bills paper is not online. It's really hard to ship 12 by 12. Paper because it gets damaged unless you're putting it in a box, and then it tends to be a little bit pricey. We can do it, and we do. So if you don't see it online and there was something you want, we'd be happy to send it to you. And go Bills. We have Browns versus the Pats this weekend. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. The Browns and the Pats. Yeah. So I do love football. I enjoy watching the Bills. A couple of the other teams, I don't really sit there and watch other games. I do like to know what the scores are and so on and so forth. But we found over these last couple of weeks, a lot of upsets, and it's not. I think everybody's having their highs and lows, and it's kind of a good feeling if you're a Bills fan, because we have a lot of questions why we didn't do so well. But so enjoy this weekend. We're here today until 4, and we'll see you on Wednesday. We have more things to share with you. So thanks for joining us today. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy if you're getting the snow. I think it's going to be melted and gone in a couple days. So whatever.
It's nothing
it's just
here.
So take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.